This is my second reflection, which of course is followed by a second question about something else that I noticed in this story. This story marks a point of transformation and transition. And the transformation and the transition has to do with where and how the people both worship and meet with God. So let's go all the way back to the beginning of the Christian story. Back to the beginning in Genesis. We learn that people meet with God in the garden, right? Genesis chapter 1, in the beginning. And then a little bit later on, before the book of Genesis is ended, actually, the people begin meeting with God in the tabernacle. So from the garden to the tabernacle. And the tabernacle was a lightweight, portable sanctuary constructed by Moses. And as the people wandered through the wilderness, seeking liberation, seeking safety, this sanctuary traveled with them. It was their place of worship. Then fast forward a little bit. The next major transition is Solomon's father, King David. And David wants to build a temple to hold the tabernacle. And the temple would become the place of worship. Now let's fast forward a little bit closer to where we are in history, to the era of the little white church with the tall steeple, or to the huge brick church, often called a cathedral. And then let's fast forward again to where we are today. This time, this era, when it is no longer safe to gather in enclosed spaces. We've come full circle. We are right back where we were in the beginning, worshiping in the garden. This era which we share, this era of pandemics, COVID-19, COVID-16-19, feels like a period of incredible darkness. It is a dark time, but it is also filled with invitation after invitation to become creative, to imagine what's possible, to dream dreams of transformation, to dream dreams of change, to dream dreams of hope and wholeness, equality, justice, and holiness. We will make our way through this time of darkness. We will once again see the sun rising. And it's also refreshing to worship in the garden. So I want to close by encouraging you to spend some time reflecting on the images which are part of the worship guide. These are some culturally rich and culturally diverse images. They're rich in diversity, they're also rich in unity. If you don't have a worship guide, you can make a comment on this video and we'll get one to you. You can connect with us on Facebook, send us a message through Messenger or a message through the website. We'll make sure you get a worship guide so you too can reflect on the images. And then I want to leave you with a final thought. When Solomon woke up from his dream, he did three things. He sacrificed, which means he gave something of himself. He made an offering for wellness. And then he shared a feast with the people. We invite you to do the same.